Hey, what's happening, Wargamers? It is another video today, taking a look at the recently arrived store anniversary miniature, the Sergeant Ripper Jackson. This was one that GW put out, I think it was back in September. About this, it was a made to order. It was one of the items that they did because of basically COVID and everything being shut down. It's also one of the instances of one of the few female guardsmen that are available at this point. Frankly, I had actually completely forgotten about the model up until I got a notice of it arriving. So anyway, figured came in the mail. It is a perfect chance to take a look at this. And so we're going to crack into it. So, all right. Really like what they've been doing with these special anniversary models lately. They've just been really solid. I just wish that there was a Gamesworkshop local to me that wasn't 40 minutes away, because it'd be nice to get more of these models. So anyway, I like that they're doing these boxes as well. It's kind of neat for the pseudo collector to me, even though they're just going on in the garbage afterwards. So anyway, we're going to take a quick look at the model itself. The sprue. Then we're going to take a look at the model. So it looks like there's some pretty easy build instructions in there. We got the plants and everything. She looks really basic. I like these little base toppers that they have that they're starting to include more of. And it looks like she is being counted as a veteran sergeant here. So got your standard rules right there. It'll be interesting to see how it pans out once the actual Guard Codex comes out. As far as the sprue itself goes, let's pop this out here. Come on. There we go. It's in there really snug. There we go. As I mangle some of the plastic here. So as far as the sprue itself goes, everything looks pretty straightforward. Actually, it looks pretty clean. The details actually look quite nice, especially on that leg. I'm really liking the look of the bionic leg there. And yeah, so everything looks like it's going to be pretty straightforward and easy to put together. I do like the pose. Not everything always has to be that charging into battle style pose. So having something that's a little bit more collected is really nice. I really like the detail on the base here. Let's see if I can get it to focus a bit. Yeah, there we go. I really like the detail on that. Just seeing like the undergrowth on that as well. Kind of a nice representation of a Catachan Death World or something like that. So I really dig that. I like the little Venus flytrap bit in here as well. That's kind of cool. So let's see. Head looks pretty straightforward. It looks like there's a lot of pretty solid contact points to actually just put the model together with. This one's kind of interesting that the plant is attached right to the leg itself, or rather the foot. So but a little bit of cutting if you want to get rid of that. A little odd that the pistol's off to the side there on its own, and having these arms on their own seem to be a little unnecessary, but it's not so bad in the grand scheme of things. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this clipped off, cleaned up, and then take a look at the model itself. Alright, so we got Sergeant Ripper Jackson put together here. Overall, she assembles pretty easily, although I will say that there's a couple pieces that I really don't like. The torso being as small as it is... Oh, let's see if we can get this to focus again a little bit. The torso being as small as it is was a little bit of a pain to deal with. Not to mention, like, it felt the arms being their own pieces, kind of the same deal. Oh, geez, I keep losing focus here. Yeah, there we go. Let's see if this works a little bit better. All in all, she was pretty easy to put together. Mold lines were kind of rough. There were some areas where the mold lines just felt like they... Oh, let's just get it right in here. There were some areas where it felt like the mold lines were kind of annoying. And a lot of the folds making it a little bit annoying to get to. Sitting the bolter on her arm there was a little bit of a pain as well. It just making sure you get the fit in there. There were plenty of guide points. Oh geez, I am losing focus a lot here. There were plenty of guide points that kind of eased up a little bit on it, but all in all, it was still a project that could have been eased a little bit with some better design, I think. In general, it's very much a product of the CAD design that we're seeing a lot of on models these days, and as a result, it looks good, but I don't know, there's a bit of a charm that's missing from it. I do got to give some props to the base though. Like, let's take a look at that base. I really like that with, you know, the fern there. There's the little animal claw, the fly trap as well on there. The base itself is really nice. I really enjoy the chainsword on her back. I really like that detail. I think there's a nice touch there. So all in all, the model itself, she's a fine model. I think I'm just going to try and zoom in a little bit here. There we go. So all in all, she's a fine model. I think she'll be a lot of fun to paint up. Now, of course, GW still has the issue where they have these, let's get the focus in on there. The face is always a point of contention for a lot of people. I think for a Catachan, this face works just fine. I know a lot of people want to have sort of like that more standard idea of what a woman character should look like. I think this is fine for the model. I think this is a step in the right direction for GW stuff. Focusing is just an issue on this one. So all in all, I like the step forward with this one. I like the details with it. I think she's a fine model. And I think she'll work very nicely with the other Catachan models out there. Lots of really good little details on it. So all in all, that is Sergeant Ripper Jackson. A nice addition to the to your forces, to your collection if you can get it. She is one of the store anniversary models. Who knows if they will be coming back out with her. I hope the entire line eventually gets released in general to the public, because there's some beautiful models that really shouldn't be ignored. But, you know, there we go. That's something they're doing to try and get people into the store. So anyway, leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. And, of course, be sure to like and subscribe. Any support you throw this channel is always a big help for me. And thank you so much for watching, as always, and happy wargaming.